Friends, as a part of holistic lifestyle, let's understand more about holistic lifestyle. So especially meditation, when you do meditation, isn't it? So when you do meditation, obviously receive more amount of cosmic energy, it will heal all your diseases. No matter, it will be definitely going to heal all the any kind of diseases. Meditation doesn't have any kind of a limitation. Any kind of a disease can be healed by meditation because you receive a lot of cosmic energy. That cosmic energy is going to increase your prana shakti, pranic force. That is going to energize every cell. Even the dead cells becomes active. Dead cells become regenerated because of meditation. That is the power of meditation. But what will happen is many times already people are suffering, already currently suffering by from many diseases. So they have to get into deeper meditation, means it takes little time. So that is why what happens, we also give the other auxiliary support from the various therapies, like so-called acupressure, mudra therapy, and so-called the food itself is a medicine, right? So-called herbal medicines. So a lot of things are there. There are many varieties are there. So I'm trying to give here. So there are four approaches. One is food is medicine. Second one is mudra therapy. Third one is our acupressure. The fourth one is homeopathy. I'm trying to describe these four things here. Friends, when you want to call anybody as a healthy person, what is required? The requirement is earlier days, WHO, all the World Health Organization, what they defined is lack of disease is called health. No, it is wrong. If you take any healthy person, put him under the total body scanner, right? Then what will happen? So many different elements of his own physical body will be varied. It means he will have at least some few amount of cancer cells will be there in every physical body. Even is a healthy person, he has got his own, he has got definitely he'll be detected with a lot of cancerous cells. Few cancerous cells will be there, but doesn't matter, they will not bother him. Because of what? Because of his own, the inner so-called immunity power is high. The resistance power is high. That's why it doesn't bother him. So like that, friends. So lack of disease is health is a wrong definition. So one definition given by World Health Organization is the so-called the total health. Total health means what? So person has to be physically, mentally, physically, mentally. Mental means emotionally also, physically, mentally, socially, spiritually. Healthy means he is called a healthy person. That's what they call it as a holistic health, right? So that's correct. So at the same time, my dear friends, so there is another beautiful definition is recently developed by the group of scientists, the group of so-called the great intellectuals, and they have developed this. That definition is enthusiastic to work and enthusiastic to be compassionate. Any day, given day, when you woke up from the bed, if you question yourself, are you enthusiastic to work, go for a work today? Though you have fever, you are cold, you are not something can whatever the some things are there within your physical body. But are you ready to go to the work, enthusiastic to work today? If you get answer yes, you are a healthy person. And if you question yourself, am I compassionate? Am I compassionate towards any other life being, towards any other fellow being? If you get answer yes, then you're also a healthy person. Otherwise, you are a non-healthy person. You got to be compassionate to all other life beings. You got to be enthusiastic to work also. Then you are called as a perfect healthy person, my dear friends. Please remember this point. As per the Ayurveda, the latest definition. Now, food is medicine. What is food is medicine? So I'm going to describe it here. So as I told you, four things. As a part of holistic lifestyle, food is a medicine, mudra therapy, acupressure and benefits, and homeopathy. These are the four, the very, very holistic methods, the holistic way of healing a whole body, the complete root cause. From the root cause, they will heal the person. Okay, that is why these four things are the very predominantly mentioned. There are many more things are there. Okay, now just because of these can be practiced by anybody in their own home. They don't need to depend on any other person. Okay, once they understood, food is medicine. What is food is medicine, my dear friends? So try to understand every food what you take. Friends, all the animals, birds, insects, everything will take from the all their food is directly from the so-called nature. They never cook any food. The problem here for the physical body, for a human being, why the problems, why the lot of diseases are coming? Only one reason. That is, we cook the food, natural food, we take it and we cook it. And we cook such a way that all the nutrients will be gone out. All the nutrients will be evaporated by cooking at highest temperature, no nutrients will be there. Even you take vegetables, whatever so-called grains or all these things, we cook the highest amount of temperature, and then the way we wanted to make it so tasty and all these things we do. We never eat a raw food. We got to eat now and then. Most of the times, try to eat only raw food such a way that this raw food. What is going to happen is, let me tell you, this is not good. This will have maximum amount of nutrients within them. Number one. Number two, it's going to give a lot of pranic energy to your physical body. Then where does the question of disease comes into your physical body? Tell me. Because of we spoil the nutrients of the by cooking so much at the highest temperature, and we mix a lot of other things, then we make the actual original food nature will be spoiled. Then that is the reason. So all the birds and animals and those things you observe, right? They depend on nature food directly, isn't it? And then they won't have any hospitals. They don't need to go to any hospital. But only human being goes to hospital all the time. Why we go there? Though we are even a rich person, poor person, doesn't matter. Everybody is getting disease nowadays. Everybody is getting disease. Everybody, there is a cancer, there is a diabetic. Even rich people, there are more diabetic people. Even the poor people not having much diabetes because they work hard. They try to sweat. They try to dissipate a lot of toxins of the physical body through the sweat by doing hard work. All the rich people who are just they stay in the houses and they work with the mind. They get easily the diabetic and hypertension. Everything will come. So that means, friends, there is something wrong in our food itself. See, food has to work as a medicine. But food nowadays what happened? Food is not working as a medicine. Food is working as spoiler of our own health. It is spoiling our health instead of giving good health. So that is why most of the times, even in next 2-3 days, I'll be presenting you the itinerary or kind of a food style, what you need to approach, even your disease. So much, severe diseases are there, chronic diseases are there. You can come out of any kind of disease with that kind of approach. That is called something called dinacharya for the so-called hill health. That I'm going to teach in next 2-3 upcoming days, right? So then you will understand more. So that is why, friends, every food is a medicine. In your own home, your kitchen, you see turmeric powder, pepper, whatnot. So many items are there. So many ingredients are there. They're all going to be powerful medicine. You got to use them. For every small headache, for a small things also, you go to the hospital. You take chemical medicine. Many people, for a headache, they go and take one tablet and one pill they swallow. Every pill there is followed by one hill, my dear friends. There is every pill followed by a hill. How do you eat the pill? Just like that. Don't do that. It is going to decrease your immunity power. Always try to eat food or a medicine, whatever it may be. Any medicine, any food, whatever you take, it always must be increasing your resistance power. That is the kind of food you always consume. That is the kind of medicine you take always. Your own vital energy, your own pranic energy, your own immunity power, it's called resistance power. All are one and the same. They have to be improved. They have to be boosted. That is the kind of medicine. That is the kind of food you need to consume all the time. Then you will be healthy all the time. There is no question. There is no question of ill health. Even ill health comes also, it will go away very fast. Okay. So that's how we need to treat ourselves, my dear friends. We need to treat ourselves, our diseases, our physical body, our food also. We must choose that kind of food, what we eat. Whenever your food is not good, your medicine will not be of no use, my dear friends. When the food is right, medicine is not required at all. When there is even the medicine, of course, what are the medicine you take? When the food is not right, medicine of no use. When the food is not right, medicine of no use. When the food is right, medicine may not be needed. Medicine may not be needed. So that's how we need to formulate, my dear friends. Okay. So please do this. And nowadays, current days, what happened? The farmers also growing the food with a lot of chemicals. So a lot of nutrients in the, whatever they grow out of their farming, a lot of nutrients are died because of a lot of chemicals they are throwing up. They are pouring a lot of chemicals on the so-called whatever the farming they are doing. Any harvest they are getting. So that's why be choosy or be selective. What are the foods you are selecting? Natural farming products only you try to eat. Chemical free foods. Okay, that's how you need to understand, my dear friends. This food must always increase the immunity power. Try to understand this, then go through all these things. Now, what is mudra therapy? Friends, what is Mudra Therapy? Mudra Therapy is also one of the wonderful science given by, especially mentioned in the Shiva Samhita, Grahand Samhita, right? This is actually traced in the Shiva Samhita and Grahand Samhita. So Mudra means like, seal, so like seal, right? So Mudra. So this and Mudra, so hand mudras, Asta Mudras. Okay, we have Asta Mudras, Mano Mudras, lot of things are there. All these 10 fingers, 5 fingers in each hand, so is going to form one particular mudra. In both the hands, you must any mudra you practice, it must be practiced in the both hands. Whenever you practice these mudras, hands must be clean and no more, so-called the nails. Nails should be cleaned. That's also important. Now, so why these mudras again? I'm trying to tell you, only make one point very much noted. So especially in our physical body, in order to come out of any disease or in order to prevent any disease, only one important thing you need to maintain is your prana shakti, your pranic energy must be in a tremendous way. It should be in an extreme format. Always you must maintain good amount of pranic energy, prana shakti inside the physical body. Then no disease will come you. Even if any disease, it goes on its own. Even cancer will vanish. You don't need to worry much. Cancer will also vanish. With the help of what? With the help of so-called Buddhism medicine, Mudra therapy, or Acupressure, or the finally Homeopathy. In these methods, definitely all these methods are going to work on what thing, especially, which I am trying to stress again, friends. So it is these are the methods are going to improve, boost the so-called immunity power, or the other word, other meaning of the immunity power is so-called prana shakti or the pranic force in the energy body, right? That's what you need to remember always. Okay, do any kind of any such activities which will improve the prana shakti. Please do that. That will remove your disease. That will prevent any disease further. Okay. Now mudra therapy. How does it happen, friends? Mudra therapy in these 5 hands. The five. These are the five fingers represents 5 natural elements. Natural elements. What are the natural elements? This is a fire, Agni Tattva. This is Vayu Tattva, air, right? This is space, Akash Tattva. Then this is Prithvi Tattva, earth element. This is the Varun Tattva, water element. These are the Panchabhutas. These Panchabhutas are there within our hand. By having a different formation of mudras, whatever the hands which we are touching, so then what will happen is ultimately the disease formed in the physical body because of the imbalance in the nature 5 elements in your physical body. As simple as this. What is disease called? The disease is called the imbalance of this one of the 5 nature elements is going to turn into the disease, is going to get into the disease. Now, how will come out of the disease is by balancing, by bringing the balance in the 5 nature elements, not to allow any particular element in the extreme manner. For example, if my Agni Tattva is increased, too much Agni Tattva comes. Where is this Agni Tattva? Which is part of my stomach, right? Which is part of my stomach. So in the part of stomach, my Agni Tattva is more. What happens? Then I will get into so-called acidity. Acidity will form like that, friends. So these 5 elements must be balanced always. So when there is an imbalance, the disease will come. So when there is a disease, when there is an imbalance in this, then the other thing is also understood, like Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Vata, Pitta, Kapha. 3 doshas are there as per Ayurveda. Okay, these 3 doshas will be getting into imbalanced. So to bring the balance back, what we need to do? We can use these mudras for a particular disease. Particular mudra is designed, which I'll be teaching. So every day by day, one mudra will be taught to you. Then today also one powerful mudra will be learning at the end of this session. Definitely is going to be much helpful. So that is why, friends. So these mudra therapy is going to bring balance in the 5 nature elements for you in your physical body, so that your disease will be removed, your disease will be vanished. So that's what you need to understand. Okay. So especially, friends. So see how this scientifically how this works. See, these are both hands will be evaporating a lot of electromagnetic field. That means a lot of energy will be dissipated from the hands also. Try to understand. Okay. Then what will happen is, if I suppose try to bring these 2 fingers into this finger, touch like this, the energy passing out, passing through, leaking through these 2 fingers will be turned back diverted into this finger, and then it's going back to the center of the brain. It's going to center of the brain. The brain will be able to control a particular organ which are connected to these points. Okay. Then what will happen? That particular organ will receive the good amount of energy. Then that organ has got any malfunctionality or lack of energy. That particular organ is dysfunctioning. Then it becomes normal. It becomes healthy, so that the disease will be gone. So that's how. So these mudras are going to work scientifically. Basically the modification of your own prana shakti, the diversion and the passage of your own the prana shakti through this the different mudras and different ways we do. So this is going to divert. This is going to increase the prana shakti within the physical body. Then what will happen? Your disease will be corrected. That's how it works. Okay. Now you can see here. Understood? Acupressure. Friends, again, acupressure is also one of the same system of working on the energy correction or so especially the energy flow, the passage of energy flow. How does it work? So especially friends, our physical body, if you take a physical body, if you divide it the energy channels from the top, bottom, from the head to the toe, we have something called 14 meridian channels. Okay. Every channel is passing through from the top to bottom through different organ systems. They connects. On every one meridian, there are so many number of energy centers. Okay. So these are called energy centers. Acupressure points also we call them, right? How many total energy points are there in a physical body? 356 energy points are there. You have to understand this. Okay. So 356 energy points through all these 14 energy tubes, energy channels, right from top to bottom. Okay. So what will happen is from each and every energy center is connected to so many organs. So whenever there is a free passage of the energy flow through every meridian, through the energy center, the energy passes to the particular, all the organs. If any organ is misfunctioning or malfunctioning, it will be corrected back. How does it happen? For example, you take this, I'm taking, of course, I have the acupressure points on the face, on the chest, on the hands, everywhere it is there. But if I take these two, especially these two palms you take, right? So I have so many energy points are here. That's what I'm going to present you. So you can understand here, right? You can see here on the right palm of the hand. This is the right palm of the hand, right? So I have so many points here. This particular portion, I got some of the points here which are related to the head. Okay. And these points are related to the throat. And this point and these points here, both are lungs. Here comes to the heart. Here comes to the kidney. Okay. Here comes to the kidney, center of the center of this right, the hand, the center of that one is kidney point. Okay. And below it some intestine. Like if you observe here, so 1 to many, right? We have almost indicated all the numbering here, numbering and that particular organ which is connected, that particular center, energy center connected to which organ. So if you start pressing this particular point, how do we press in the acupressure? Again, like Mudra Therapy, acupressure also has got some procedure to apply the pressure, a gentle applying of pressure. For example, if I come to know these two are left lung, right lung. For example, this is left lung, right lung. So then what will happen? With the help of your own thumb, you have to apply this point. Just 5 seconds, keep pressing, keep it, and then release. Again, 5 seconds, press it and release. Like this 30 times. 30 to 40 times if you do, if any malfunctionality is there with the left lung or right lung, that will be corrected. Right? For example, if you got a cold or cough, then what you need to do? So you need to apply the pressure, your own with the thumb also, like take your own thumb, then keep pressing like this. Like this. See here. Now on the left side, left lung, right lung, left lung, right lung. So on the left lung like this, applying 20 times. 20 times. If you do this, what happened? The activation of the left lung receive the good amount of energy flow now by pressing like this 30, 40 times. Similarly, right lung. So like this. So there are here, for example, this here, see, this portion is connected to the eyes. Okay, your eyes. Any eyesight problems, anything, start pressing here. Start pressing like this. Okay, if you keep pressing, what happens? The energy flow happens. Your eyesight, any corrections happen, it will happen. Like this, there are points mentioned here. Please go through. Right palm of the hand, and there's a left palm of the hand also given here. Left palm of the hand. Okay. Now coming to the acupressure, both the palm, both the feet. You see, observe the feet. On the feet also there are many points: kidney point, liver point, lung point, right? mouth, pineal gland, pituitary gland, all these are here. Gallbladder, everything is here. If you go through what happened, that is why every day night before sleeping, what you need to do? These are the two foot. Just assume that these are the 2 foot. What you need to do on the foot? Every point, just go on press for 2-3 minutes. Apply the pressure like this. All the points in the foot. Okay. Otherwise, what you do? You also do one thing. 1 foot and other foot like this. You do continuous 2-3 minutes before sleeping. Before sleeping, you do like this, like this. So go on to the like rubbing each other, one top of other. Okay, the both foot like this you do, and then go to the sleep. You get a sound sleep. Okay, if anybody suffering from insomnia also, they'll get a good sleep. So because of this so-called rubbing 1 foot to other foot. Okay, this is how you need to understand. Many points are here, friends. So please observe this. Right now, even some of the diseases are given here. So in this part of the acupressure, how a particular disease can be cured. For example, I got a constipation, right? I got a constipation. So see, observe my this thing. Constipation means my forefinger. So if I rub from the top to bottom like this, top to bottom. If I have constipation, it will be relieved. If I have a diarrhea, I have to press like this. I have to press like this. I have to from bottom to top, pressure has to be applied. And similarly, so you have a high blood pressure, low blood pressure. That means high BP, low BP. For that also I indicated here how the direction of the pressure has to be applied. So like that, the diseases can be cured. So every day wise, we'll be presenting you, we'll be educating you on particular disease. What is the acupressure points? You learn a lot, no problem. You can keep learning day wise. Okay. And especially friends. Now let's understand about homeopathy. How homeopathy works, especially. Let me give an example. How homeopathy is found by the allopathy physician itself. It's called Dr. Samuel Hahnemann from Germany. He invented this system. He discovered this so-called homeopathy because he got frustrated with the so-called allopathy medical system. Okay, English medical system. He was a MD in allopathy, but he got frustrated. Then 250 years back, he discovered the system called homeopathy. Homeopathy works, on the principle called likes cure likes. Like cure likes. For example, I give an example. So you start cutting a onion, right? A normal healthy person go and cut the onion. Then what will happen? From the nose, from the eyes, you get a lot of tears, isn't it? It happens. So that's where the secret of this homeopathy, can be understood properly, how it works. So whatever the symptoms what you receive, a healthy person by cutting this so-called onion, with the effect of onion, you are getting these tears, isn't it? So then what will happen is similar kind of symptoms will be there in the person who is suffering from the severe cold, isn't it? So what will happen now? This onion, somehow from the onion, they extract medicine and go and give it to that person who is suffering from the same symptoms. That might be due to cold or whatever it may be. So then those symptoms will be treated effectively by this onion, the essence of onion. So that is how the medicine is invented. So like cure likes. Okay. So that's how what happened. He did a lot of research on his own body, physical body. About 1,000 medicines he invented, right? 1,000 medicines he has invented, and he has tested on himself and his own disciples, and then he came up with this wonderful system. This is also going to friends, especially energy medicine. This is also energy medicine. What it does is especially homeopathy is going to boost your immunity power, your so-called vital force. That's how it works. That is why, so this homeopathy is also very much recommended for any kind of viral disease and a smooth way of healing. It doesn't exert any kind of a side effects for you. No side effects will be there if you go through this so-called homeopathic system. That is why try to adopt it whenever required. Whatever necessary there, you can definitely depend on this so-called homeopathy. This is called energy medicine. It's also energy medicine, my dear friends.